Javier Méndez was born on February 15, 1974 in the baseball-rich city of Havana, Cuba. Growing up in a city that breeds baseball, Méndez was introduced to the game at an early age. Baseball is more than just a pastime in Cuba, it is an integral part of the culture, and it didn't take long for young Javier to fall in love with the sport. His family, though not particularly involved in baseball, recognized his passion and nurtured his love for the game. From the start, Méndez was a natural athlete. He spent hours playing baseball with his friends in the streets and local parks, where his raw talent was evident. His swift reactions, strong arm, and impressive coordination caught the attention of local coaches who began to guide him through his development. By the age of 10, Javier joined one of the youth teams in Havana, where he started to hone his skills. His early coaches immediately noticed his potential, especially his defensive abilities. His ability to play multiple positions, particularly as a shortstop, showed his versatility and football instincts, which set him apart from many of his peers. It was here that he learned the values of discipline, teamwork, and perseverance, values that would shape his career and legacy. As he matured, Méndez's talents continued to blossom. His impeccable work ethic and commitment to improvement earned him a spot in the prestigious Cuban youth development programs. From there, it was only a matter of time before he made his mark on the Cuban National Series, Cuba's premier professional baseball league. Peak of career, emergence in the Cuban National Series. Méndez made his debut in the Cuban National Series at the age of 18, a year when many young athletes are still finding their footing. His debut season in 1992 saw him join the ranks of the Havana Industriales, one of the most storied and successful teams in the Cuban National Series. From the beginning, his defensive abilities and work ethic impressed everyone, especially in a league known for its tough competition and high standards. Initially, he played in the infield, rotating between second base, shortstop, and third base. His defense was a standout, with a combination of speed, precision, and leadership that elevated the team's defense. Méndez quickly earned the reputation of a reliable and hard-working player, known for his consistency both offensively and defensively. In the 1995-1996 season, Méndez reached the peak of his early career, establishing himself as one of the top players in Cuba. His bat came alive that season, and his all-around contributions played a crucial role in helping the Industriales secure the Cuban National Series championship. Not only did Méndez excel defensively, but he also developed into one of the league's most feared hitters. He had a keen eye for the strike zone, consistently making contact and producing timely hits. His consistency at the plate, combined with his solid defense, made him a key figure on the team and earned him several All-Star selections. Over the next several years, Méndez became a fixture in the Industriales lineup, leading the team to multiple championships. His work ethic, leadership, and ability to perform under pressure endeared him to fans and teammates alike. By the late 1990s, he had firmly established himself as one of the premier players in Cuban baseball. Main achievements. Javier Méndez's career was filled with notable achievements and accolades, many of which cemented his status as one of the best players of his generation. His contributions to the Cuban National Series and his performances with the Cuban national team were key to his reputation as an elite player. Cuban National Series championships. Throughout his career, Méndez was a vital contributor to the success of the Havana Industriales, helping the team win multiple Cuban National Series titles. His ability to step up in clutch moments, whether with a key defensive play or a timely hit, helped the Industriales become one of the most successful teams of the era. His leadership on and off the field was crucial to the team's continued dominance in Cuban baseball. All-Star appearances. Méndez was selected to numerous Cuban National Series All-Star games during his career, a recognition of his consistent performance and excellence. His ability to contribute across all facets of the game, hitting, fielding, and leadership, made him one of the most well-rounded players of his time. Defensive excellence. Perhaps the hallmark of Méndez's game was his defense. He was known for his exceptional glove work at shortstop and his ability to turn double plays with ease. His quick reflexes and strong arm made him a feared presence on the field, and he earned multiple Gold Glove awards during his career. His defensive contributions were a key factor in his team's success and his personal acclaim. International success. In addition to his domestic achievements, Méndez also enjoyed significant success with the Cuban national team. He was part of several international tournaments, including the Baseball World Cup and the Pan American Games, where he helped secure gold medals for Cuba. His performances on the international stage only further solidified his reputation as one of the top players in the world. Longevity and consistency. One of the defining aspects of Méndez's career was his remarkable longevity and ability to maintain a high level of performance throughout the years. Even as he entered his 30s, he remained a key contributor for the Industriales, known for his consistency at the plate and his steady defense. His sustained excellence made him a fixture in Cuban baseball for over 2 decades. The final years of life, retirement and legacy. By the mid-2000s, Méndez's career began to wind down. As he entered his 30s, injuries and the natural wear and tear of playing at the highest level started to take a toll on his body. His once quick feet and strong arm showed signs of slowing, and he faced stiff competition from younger players eager to make their mark. However, even in the later years of his career, Méndez remained a vital part of the team, providing leadership and experience in a mentor role to younger players. In 2009, after 17 seasons in the Cuban National Series, Javier Méndez made the decision to retire from professional baseball. His final years were filled with a sense of fulfillment, knowing that he had played a significant role in the success of his team and had contributed to the legacy of Cuban baseball. After his retirement, Méndez transitioned into a role as a coach and mentor for younger players. He spent time working with the Cuban Baseball Federation, helping to nurture the next generation of players and passing on the wisdom he had gained over his career. In his retirement, Méndez lived a quieter life, focusing on his family and community. Although he had stepped away from the game, his love for baseball never wavered, and he remained involved in local baseball activities. He continued to watch and analyze games, sharing his insights with those around him. Javier Méndez passed away on December 1, 2021, at the age of 47. His death left a void in the Cuban baseball community, but his legacy lived on through his contributions to the game. He was remembered not only as a great player but also as a mentor, a leader, and a symbol of the values that make Cuban baseball so unique. Legacy and impact. Javier Méndez's impact on Cuban baseball is undeniable. He was one of the defining players of his generation, a player who combined defensive brilliance with offensive consistency. His leadership on and off the field, along with his ability to perform under pressure, made him a hero to many. His dedication to the game and his tireless work ethic set an example for young players everywhere. Méndez's contributions to the Cuban National Series, his international success, and his legacy as a mentor to younger generations cement his place as one of the greats of Cuban baseball. His name is remembered with respect and admiration, not only in his hometown of Havana but throughout Cuba. As a player, mentor, and ambassador for the sport, Javier Méndez's legacy will continue to inspire future generations of baseball players, ensuring that his impact on Cuban baseball remains felt for years to come.